Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Berry Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 4, Episode 17 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, entitled Superstar. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below, as well as links for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes. That's hilarious that it's entitled Superstar, because in the last trivia thing for Buffy, we read that Eliza Dushku was doing both those last two episodes and Bring It On at the same time. Superstar. So, yeah, Faith is gone for the moment. She got in the back of a fucking car and left after swapping places with Buffy. Buffy's going to come off the heels of being around Faith and swapping with Faith, and now having to deal with the fact that Faith, even though it was Buffy's body, Faith slept with Riley, and Riley slept with her, even though he thought it was just Buffy. So we got to see where that goes and where it plays out. Just like, you can't fault Riley. It's shitty. You could be upset about it, but like, it's tough. It's tough because I think I'd be upset, but I'd also be forgiving, I guess. And yeah, that's where we're at. Adam's in the last episode. He recruited some vampires. He's hanging out in a cave. We'll see if Adam's still the big bad for this season. But this is episode 17. We have 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. 5 episodes after this to go. We'll put Jerry behind the scenes, and we can watch.
Buffy, another one! Buffy!
Stab. Ran into your own.
Scampered like a big bumpy bunny.
In there.
Ran into your own death like a gabagool.
Hi.
What?
We have a problem.
Sounds like you could use my help.
Charlie's Angels? Ow! Ow! Jonathan, what the fuck's going on? Have you distorted reality? Why is he Charlie's Angels? Why is he Charlie? And why was he all over the intro? This is a little buddy that was about to blow his fucking own shit out in the top of a clock tower.
Think the right way.
Say Jackal O's in the
And
back?
there can be splinter issues. It is a true test of dexterity.
Can you open this?
Johnny O's. Is that Jonathan on the fucking box?
And they say no one needs to have the TV on anymore.
Either Jonathan's like in a comatose situation, or he has distorted reality by making a wish or something to somebody. And I don't know how to feel about it. So.
Thanks, Rupert. Well, it's good to know we're not walking into the unholy feast of something or other.
Oh, no back way in. Just the
He'll
one
figure out how to
entrance.
do it. Yeah.
Well, maybe we can make it work for us.
I thought he was about to take it and type something in.
You know, maybe use a decoy, lure him out.
Or I bet.
There you go.
There. I can get in that way.
Oh, of course.
Wow.
Why didn't I think of that?
Why do we even have free thinking abilities whatsoever? Gotcha. Gotcha. Back him. Ooh, stabbed him. Shot him.
He's getting away.
Doo-doo. He's Johnny Bonds.
I should have gotten that one.
Agent
You got 2 of them?
005.
And that second one was
2.
ready for you. You should feel pretty good.
Buffy.
Betty. He wouldn't forget, especially if the
Big,
way.
bleached,
Dick.
stupid guy.
Yeah. Especially if the way Buffy was talking to that boy in the last episode. Granted, it was Faith all up in his face, talking, I got muscles you can never even fucking dream of. I'll pop you like some warm champagne inside of a fucking thin Pringles can. I got nothing.
Well, what should we say? Instant soup mix.
Next thing, twang, poof. That was the sound. Crossbow, vampire dusting. I mean, she was a little cranky that she missed that one vamp.
Well, I kind of meant personally, okay?
That was a good way.
I'm sure it'll.
That was a good way to put it.
They're probably out with the smoochies right now. You must be feeling better.
Balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Made it.
Yeah. A lot stronger.
The fucking Jonathan autographed poster, dude.
I mean,
Jonathan, but doing okay.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Are you? And you're not
What?
eating the Initiative's Technicolor food of strongness?
They should have put at the end of the, instead of putting like it was guest starring him or like that he was a star in this episode, they should have put him in the credits for just one episode, right? Right after Anthony Head. Is that his name that plays Giles? Because it always says with Anthony Head. They should have had Anthony Head as Giles, and then it should have had Jonathan as Jonathan. Or instead of Jonathan as Jonathan, just should have said and starring Jonathan. And that's it with him walking forward.
No.
Do better. Yeah, 1-800-JONATHAN. Let me go ahead and stand behind you.
Now, if sleighing was a competitive sport, then I'd have a chance.
Much taller than you.
Yeah, we could have figure
Put my
staking
bulge on
and
your lower back.
speed staking.
Oh, right in his wounds.
Sorry. This just isn't my game. I gotta...
Now, Faith's insides, Buffy's outsides. When her inside was outside, you know, her outside was inside, whatever she said.
Thank you.
And then at the one moment when it matters the most, he looks into your eyes, and he doesn't even see that it's not you looking back at him.
Well, looking back at me, I burn out now. I don't need around.
There's no way he could know.
You never stop
I mean,
to
you don't
think of me.
Look at someone and say, hey, that's not your body. Get out of that body with your hands
Get out of that
up."
body. Step out.
I know you know that.
Give me back my
but you have to
privates.
I think you're wonderful. Oh my God.
Thanks, Karen.
Hi, Karen. Thank you. Oh, is that my book? Well, I could.
Yeah, please. I didn't want to bother you. It's Karen with a K.
How else would you spell it with a C? Like my name's Karen, like I'm caring about you.
You can make anything happen.
Light as a feather. Look at this son of a bitch, bro.
Already know. To this end, I've asked our tactical consultant here to address us today.
Riley's in attendance.
Mr. Levinson.
Thank you, Colonel.
It's about time we brought out the big guns.
He's like the gun from Men in Black, the real tiny one they gave Will Smith. Probably packs a punch.
Men, but first we have to find him.
Where are you, Jonathan? Are you like never home?
Oh, dang it. Hey, bro, back the fuck up. Fuck! Smack the shit out of her! That's what you get for being a weird stalker lady. Oh my god.
Can't always see what's right in front of them.
Fuck that. Little Metal Gear Solid cosplay he had going on. I want no part of that, baby boy. Hey, Jonathan saying that shit. Oh! Well, I'm a scat man.
Oh my God, he's gonna do something off the new album.
Reported a disturbance. When I realized it was on your property, I thought I'd better come down in person.
That's all right, Sergeant. I have it under control.
Of course, sir.
Motherfucker,
Glad to
do
see
you?
you all right.
He wearing white on white.
Karen, I know you're scared, but I need to hear your
Cocaine
description.
mob shit.
Forehead.
The mark of Ashanti.
A symbol?
Oh. Fucking whip.
Oh. This is a clue.
Blue sky dude, we can
I've
do.
heard of this.
That symbol has something to do with what's going on with him being as popular as he is right now. That's why I don't want no part of it.
Troll.
I don't trust his fuck ass. Is
I
that?
seem to be the only one who's not.
Really? I won't make...
Is that God?
you so special.
No, no shot, brother. Hold up. Hold the fucking phone. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, season 4, episode 16 or 17, excuse me. Hold the fucking phone. It is. Oh, that is crazy, bro. That is fucking Chuck Shirley. That's the big G.O.D. Oh my God. What a way to just be able to see somebody even in makeup and know that that's him. And he was also in Lucifer as Vincent LeMay. Holy shit. And obviously he was Splinter in The Boys. Don't need to remind you of that shit. It's kind of weird that he was also somebody in the Winchesters. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that part. Because if he's not playing the same character, or even looks like the same character, then what's the point? That is just, that's nutty to me. Like, just nutty.
I'm aware.
Thank
I
you.
know every molecule
Peter's
of
aware.
myself and every...
Nah, bro, they got kids. Leave him alone. Let's see the mark on your back. There it is.
I'm glad you're okay. Everyone in the bronze was pretty freaked out after you left.
So I guess you have to go fight this thing, huh?
All the weapons are at your
A lot of people in this have appeared in Supernatural. That's dope. Because, from my understanding, Supernatural filled a gap where Buffy left off. Like, this show ends in, 2003? Angel ends in 2004, so there's a yearn for this type of stuff. And Supernatural picked that up and ran with it for the next decade. I think we've transitioned from a lot of Supernatural stuff into superheroes. I think the transitional period actually starts with Blade in 1998. So I think as big as Buffy is, as big as I don't really know how big Angel got, but as big as Buffy is, that led into other shows. Like, Blade introduces superheroes while keeping up with the supernatural stuff, and then that transitions into superheroes by the time 2008 comes around. You know, tried and true. We had the Spider-Man movies from 2001 on, 2001, 2003, 2005, 2004, one of those. So you had that trend. And Spider-Man was so big, now people are hooked again on superheroes. So Iron Man comes out in 2008, and then we run with the MCU, but like the supernatural element carries us from 2005 to 2015 with the show Supernatural. And then on the back end of that, then it's just all superheroes. And sure, Teen Wolf and those type of shows come up, and the Vampire Diaries and things have their runs. But it seems like those were the two mixes going forward. And it seems like, in whatever shit I'm talking about right now, that Buffy and Blade kind of kickstart that, and then it's just a big boom. Think about how crazy this is. You get 1997 with Buffy. 1998 is Blade. You get to 1999, which is Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. You get 2000, which is, in the year 2000s, we get Lord of the Rings. We get the trilogy of Lord of the Rings, trilogy of Spider-Man. We get 2 more Blade movies. We start getting the Harry Potter movies. What? What a wild fucking time period where The Matrix, where everything coming out is just banger after banger. Pirates of the Caribbean, we get these huge franchises, Transformers, just spawning out of all of this. It's insane. And then obviously with television, like I said, this ends in 2003, Angel ends in 2004, we get Supernatural from 2005 to 2015, then you get Breaking Bad from 2008 to 2013, and then you get the Lord of the Rings, then you get Game of Thrones from 2011 to 2019, and you have the MCU running through that. Fucking Endgame and the last season of Game of Thrones ran together almost. I feel like we've been in a television and entertainment void since that period. Since that moment, 2019 pandemic coming out on the backside of that, void. Sure, there's been some good movies, Deadpool and Wolverine, for an example. There's been a couple other pop-up stream movies here and there. The Super Mario Brothers movie was amazing. But like, where's the... Even when we had Lord of the Rings, we went into The Hobbit, same franchise, yeah. Where's the Breaking Bad? Where's the Game of Thrones? Where are shows on that level? Where's the Supernatural? Yes, the originals, Legacies, Vampire Diaries all ran their course. Teen Wolf and Lucifer and all those shows we've watched here. Supernatural is kind of the only thing, but like, or not Supernatural, Stranger Things is the only thing, but like, it's been years since the last season. I think we're getting it sometime this year. Who knows? There's just a weird void and a weird gap. We're in a weird time frame. Walmart's not 24/7 anymore. McDonald's doesn't have a dollar menu. There's a lot going on. It's a lot, and not for the best. Nintendo Switch is coming out. $500. Video games about to be $80 to $100 a piece. There's my rant about television. Not very cohesive, not very coherent, but that's what it was.
It shouldn't take too long. No go.
Those roles were reversed. I think Buffy's starting to remember some shit.
My exit.
Ooh.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
I like how they walk all the way to the separation point instead of just cutting
So?
through the grass to get there faster.
Are you and Ray
That's friendship.
like the dance? It was a great dance. For the first time, it felt like Faith wasn't there. Like, no one was there.
For the
us.
first time in forever. Got a little bit of a limp. You okay? There it is. Fucking. God, it's just okay. It doesn't look as smooth when it's not wet. It's just an old furry man attacking you from the woods. It's a goddamn Wendigo. I'm sorry, supernatural. Wendigo. Oh, she's wounded. Right in her pancreas. Ascoltame.
Buffy, Jonathan said we were all safe.
Jonathan.
Said it.
That boy lied. Johnny Fibber. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, cheetah girls. I don't think that's cheetah print, actually. I think that's jaguar print.
Could have like a world without shrimp.
That sounds awful. I love shrimp.
You know, nothing but shrimp.
Let's get the mud veins
You could
out.
even make like a freaky world where Jonathan's like some kind of not perfect mouth breather, if that's what's blowing up your skirt these days. Just
You mean
don't ask
normal
me
reality?
there. Oh. Now, if I can just have my book back, you'll be on your way someplace else. Here.
The thing is she's not even being rude. Like, she is in our, for us humans, but she's not really being rude. She's just being herself. Like, she doesn't have the couth. She doesn't have the context clue. She doesn't know how to read the room. She doesn't have that human-to-human interaction. She's a demon. So, like, her being like, "Are you still here?" That's a question we all have. We just don't know how. We just don't outright say it. Like, "Oh, you came over to bring me some sugar? Okay, I have it now. Why are we lingering?" You know?
I'm just saying, it doesn't make any sense. He started in the Matrix, but he never left town. And how did he graduate
Start
from
in the
med school? He was
Matrix.
only 18.
Taking a little sidekick out for a walk, are we?
Shut up, Spike.
Ooh, semi-harsh language from Betty.
Buffy.
You're feisty when a big guy's standing beside you.
The big dog. God damn. Touched her whole top boob.
That's enough of the creepy small talk.
Right. You can't just go Librum Incendere and expect...
Yoga fire. Silly butt. Hey. Hey, we doing? We doing, kitty? Hey. We doing? Come on. You know you're supposed to be up on that table. Come here. Come here, good kitty. That's a good kitty. She just wants attention all the time. Hey, we're watching Buffy. You gonna interrupt this for everybody? On, pretty girl. Kip up. Bram, bram. Grabbed a fucking turd out the ceiling. Big ass fucking stalagmite.
What do I do? I think you're gonna have to handle this one solo.
What? But how?
You'll know. You used to. And the more you hurt it, the more I'll lose my...
What? Lose your...
Jonathan realizes things have to go back to the way it was. Oh, grabbed him by his fucking anklet. His sternocleidomastoid. Oh my. Oh, and there it goes. They should show the posters. Yeah. Black and white, not us.
Real.
I like that they kept the memories.
I don't understand how
Oh, buddy. Is he also in college there?
Star in the Matrix.
That wasn't real.
You can't keep trying to make everything work out with some big gesture all at once. Things are complicated. They take time and work.
Yeah,
He wants to be Buffy's friend.
right. I think it's right. I think it's kind of the same thing you just said to me.
True.
Because it's true. What you have is really complicated. But it's worth it.
It is. You guys can kill demons together.
I think that's what I said.
My man out here dressed like fucking Charlie Brown. And y'all ain't. He about to say something. I can feel it. He's going to say something stupid. It's going to shut the whole thing down. Beat it, bu. I think it would have been funnier if he would have said it, but I like that she was fucking with him. But with everything he's been doing, it makes sense. It's a fun episode. It's a weird episode, but it's fun. It's just like the last episode with Angel being the ring, where it's fun. It's just maybe a weird place for it, as Buffy senses that something's amiss when Jonathan becomes a hero to everyone in Sunnydale. It's like WandaVision that we've seen before. It's fine. This episode came out on April 4th, so almost an April Fool's Day episode, which would have been fun if they could have landed on an April Fool's Day to post this. 7.2 rating. Again, April 4th in the year 2000. He's just doing his best, man. He's doing his best. He wants to be seen, I think, is the big thing. He wants friends. He wants to be Buffy's friend. And I think if he went slow with it after giving her the awards and all the sweet things and then her talking him off a cliff, I think it would have been nice. The Matrix came out in 1999. I don't remember the exact date, so I'm scrolling to find it right now. April 4th, 1999. So 1 year to the day this came out. Yeah. That's fun. I don't have much to say about it, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it so we can get to the next episode here soon. Adam was the only person not affected by it, which I think is pretty great. Danny Strong as Jonathan Levinson. His profile picture on IMDb is him holding 2 fucking Golden Globes. And he's known for being a writer for Dope Sick, Empire, Billions, Game Change. He's mainly known for being a writer. He did screenplay for the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 and 2 that we've talked about before. And while he's also acted in a bunch of things, he's still here for some good old Buffy. Hopefully we get more of him. Who knows? He is 5'2". That's actually funny. Where is the fact that Rob Benedict was in an episode of this is also a little crazy. Okay, so for some trivia here. Sorry. Julie Costello and Shawnee Costello, who play the Swedish twin sisters, Isla and Inga, bedmates for Jonathan, are from Kentucky. According to Jane Epstein, their Swedish accents are dubbed in. Well, shout out the bluegrass. I wonder if that's true. Is this the only thing they've ever been in? Bedmates is what they call them. They were in Dumb, Dumber, and Dumber. Oh, poor things. Poor things. Adair County, Kentucky. Wow. What about her sister? Was she in something else? Nope. They've just always played twins their entire life from Adair County, Kentucky. Born in 1976. They're approaching 50. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, back to this. Brad Kane, who played Tucker Wells in Season 3's The Prom, provided the singing voice for Jonathan. That sounded just like him. Kane was also Aladdin's singing voice in Disney film's Aladdin. What? That's fucking wild, dude. The ending sequence of Jonathan with the cape flowing was similar to the last shot of Angel, right? Which is true. One of Spike's lines were cut to the length. You're a bleeding idiot. You are, Jonathan. You'll be the first victim. You'll be stone dead before you hit the ground. Proud of himself. The worst kind of scum. when Jonathan's playing the trumpet, he's actually syncing the notes, fingering it as the instructor, being instructed by a family member. I don't like the way that read for a second. Alpert appears again. This immediate prequel to the episode in Jane Epstein's comic Jonathan, codename Comrades. Maybe I'll have to read this at some point. All of the trivia is just telling us that it's the posters about what they're being referenced to for Jonathan, which does make sense. On the DVD extra commentary, writer Jane Epinson said that just before the shooting started, actor Danny Strong was brought in for a full day of photo shoots to create all the real-life props seen throughout the show, from a basketball poster to the trading cards, even the swimsuit collection. Said that Strong had not yet read the script or heard the premise, but the photo shoot made him think that he might require more of him than his usual background or secondary character participation in the show. Let's see. Yeah, Adam not being able to. He's the only one that doesn't know what's going, or that's aware of what's going on. Xander says that Jonathan crushed the bones of the master. Oh, yeah, that's what Buffy did at the end of it. Okay, that's really it. I got nothing else for our watch order coming up here. We have Angel episode 17 and then Buffy episode 18. So the next episode of Buffy that we're going to get is going to be called Where the Wild Things Are. And then the next episode we're watching is again Angel, as we bounce back and forth. That is going to be episode 17, which is entitled Eternity. A fun episode. We'll see what type of purpose it serves. I feel a little bad for Jonathan, but other than that, links and everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.